After optimizing over 10,000 products on Amazon, I have learned this specific pattern that all successful Amazon sellers follow, and a problem that a lot of unsuccessful sellers often fall into. And the ones who scale and the ones who get the best results, they constantly follow this one set of behaviors that most sellers don't even know about. And these are actual patterns that are pulled from thousands of ASINs and billions of products online that have worked very, very well compared to ones that have failed. Watch this video and you're going to know exactly what this is. What does profitable keywords actually look like? So this is also one of the most misunderstood parts of Amazon PPC. Most sellers think the best keywords are the biggest, highest volume terms, the ones everyone is bidding on. But after analyzing thousands of campaigns, we notice something different. The most profitable keywords are rarely the loudest ones. They're usually the keywords in the middle, the ones with solid buying intent, stable conversion, and less competition pressure. They don't always bring massive traffic, but they bring the cleanest, most predictable conversions. In almost every category we studied, the pattern was the same. High volume keywords bring visibility, mid volume keywords bring profit, and then the sellers who scale long term don't just chase traffic. They nurture the keywords that quietly that print consistent revenue. This is where sellers waste the most money. When you analyze thousands of ads, you eventually start to seeing the biggest money leaks, and they're shockingly consistent. The biggest leak is broad match with no structure. Broad can work brilliantly, but without any rules. It becomes a black hole of irrelevant traffic and wasted clicks. So another huge leak is paying attention instead of buying intent. A high CTR means nothing if people don't buy. And clicks are not progressive conversions. Just remember that. But the biggest leak of all is a slow reaction time. Amazon's marketplace moves really quickly. Algorithms are constantly changing, and competitors are constantly changing the prices. They're running deals, they're selling out, restocking, adjusting bids. And sellers who react hours later are the ones who are late. So the core issue and what we saw in almost every underperforming account is that manual bidding is simply just it just can't keep up anymore. Things are just so different now. One of the last sections are that secret insights from big high spend accounts. So once you start managing accounts that spend thousands of dollars per month, you begin to see small habits that sellers rarely apply. The first habit is growing keywords by purpose, not match type. So big accounts don't mix testing keywords with scaling keywords. They don't mix discovery with branded protection. Each keyword has its own job. The second habit is that rules combined with automation. It's not full automation. There's no full manual management. A blend of humans set direction, automation executes it fast. Third habit is that pricing is used strategically, not reactively. So in big accounts, pricing and PPC are often linked. And if ad costs increase, price adjusts to maintain the margin. If conversion strengths, prices are relaxed to increase volume. They let the system work holistically, not in silos. And the fourth habit is that they cut losses early. Big accounts don't hope a bad keyword will turn out. They pause it, then revive it later if the market shifts. No emotions, just pure math. And that leads to the biggest insight of all. So after working with thousands of products, we realized something very, very simple. Sellers who scale don't manage more. They interfere less. They build a structure that makes a good decision for them. They set the goals, define the rules, and let the system do the repetitive work. Most sellers get stuck because they treat PPC like something that needs constant manual input. But Amazon moves way too quickly for that. So you need to just be the one to consistently understand this, be the one who focuses on the strategy, and be the one who lets automation handle the timing, the speed, and precision. Because in Amazon PPC, timing isn't just helpful, it's an advantage. If you've ever wondered whether your campaigns should be performing better, they probably can. The issue usually isn't your product. It's the system behind it. We've seen what works across thousands of ASINs, we've seen what wastes money, and we've seen the structures that make scaling predictable. If you want a personalized breakdown of exactly what your account needs, book a strategic call with our team in the link below. I'll see you in the next one.